Hi, folks, it's Brian. Today we are unlocking for you 2 of the old mini episodes that we put up on our Patreon every single week just for you. Now, you might ask yourself, how can I be a member of this Patreon? Well, you can go to patreon.com/late night, sign up at the $2 a month or more tier for video versions of all the episodes, ad-free versions, and if you want mini episodes just like these, you can sign up at the $5 a month or more tier. We love doing these mini episodes. They're maybe a little bit looser than the regular episodes. I know what you're thinking. Is that even possible? Hell yeah, it is. And you're going to hear that today. All right, enjoy these, and please go support us on the Patreon. All right, here we are.
Oh, we are here, and it's.
Can you give me a good Sopranos O?
Oh,
there it is. Wow, actually, very good.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I do it all the time. So,
yeah,
I was actually I was playing Dead by Daylight with Aaron and Harry and Have last night, and Aaron was like, "Harry, what's one impression that you can do?" And Harry was like, panicking. And I was like, Aaron, the worst thing that you can do as a talented impressionist is tell somebody who doesn't have an impression locked and loaded, like, do one right now.
Yes. Do you have any impressions?
When I'm locked in, I can do a good Bob Durst, but that's a very, very
Wow.
specific.
Okay. Yeah.
Of course.
Do I have any? I don't know if I have any.
You can do David Lynch.
Yeah, but everybody can do David Lynch.
That's true.
I could do Tom Waits if I just get real low.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't have any good ones, though.
Yeah, well, as you know, because we had lunch together, my dad was just here, and my dad is very good at impressions and loves whipping them out, especially Simpsons ones.
Yeah, well. I meant to tell you. So this week on Mark Maron, Cronenberg.
Ooh.
And at one point, he goes, Cronenberg says, well, yeah, cats are scanners. Which, it's like this fucking guy.
I almost
so
shot
great.
Cherry Coke through my nose, yeah.
Just to hear Cronenberg be like, yeah, cats are scanners, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Where's the lie?
Yeah, interesting interview. Talked a lot about William Burroughs and Peter Weller and that sort of stuff.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, obviously interesting dude, and his energy is pretty much all right here. This is pretty much where he is the whole time. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great. They're talking about his new movie.
He has a new movie?
The Shrouds, yeah.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah.
Even maybe's excited.
I can tell. It's something like a guy invents a way to watch like corpses in coffins decompose, something like this.
Of course.
Then watches his wife decompose after she dies, something like this, yeah.
Give me 1 second to get maybe's take on this. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Do you want to sit on my lap? Yes, you do. I know you do. Maybe what's your take on Cronenberg? Wow, nothing to say now, huh?
Yeah.
Now that you're on my
Fly 2 is better than the original, really?
Yeah, well, she's a pretty dumb dog, so of course.
Yeah. Cronenberg did use the phrase "makes love," which wow. Okay. Pretty great.
Yep, that's same maybe.
Does anyone like under the age of 60, maybe older, say makes love anymore?
I don't think so.
It feels so like it feels kind of gross.
Yeah.
B, it feels old.
Yeah. No. It's always been a gross phrase.
Yes.
Because it implies a certain byproduct. You are making love, which just call it making cum.
Well, not the way I do it, but yes.
Have you seen that tweet that's like, she's a woman. She can come if she wants to. I don't make her come. And I guess
yes,
I did that in the wrong order.
Yes,
which she doesn't, I guess.
Yeah.
Speaking of my stupid dog, so my dad loves Maybe, and Maybe loves him. And anytime she would hear the gate open in the past week, she would know when it was him. And anytime he was here, she would just be on top of him or next to him, as I'm sure you saw the pictures I put in our gamer Discord.
Well, and you texted me one as well.
I did. And after he left, she has been sulking hardcore. Like she won't get into bed with me. She sits on the end of the couch watching the door.
Oh no.
Or she sits on the spot on the couch where he sits, which is a place that she never sits normally. And like any good grandfather, he spoils her with treats. And so now every single time I go into the kitchen, she runs excitedly after me, expecting to get a little bit of a pita chip or whatever.
What a stupid idiot.
She really is. And she's trying to escape my clutches right now. No, you don't. Sorry.
Fantastic.
So we were talking about something before we
we have crossed the Rubicon over here in the sense that Audrey has now 2 pierced ears.
What type of stud did she get?
They offered, so I was telling you, we did it at her doctor. So we looked into a bunch of options. And by we, I mean Rachel. Looked into a bunch of options, including local piercing shops. Not all of them will do kids. Yeah. And in looking at prices and everything, it just made the most sense to do it at her doctor. So we did it at the doctor, and they offered 2 different types of earrings, gold or diamond. I assume not real diamond. And
like cubic zirconia or something.
Yeah, probably. She got 2. It's like 2 little gold spheres.
Nice.
And they're very cute. She is fucking thrilled beyond
I'm
belief.
Sure.
And it's so I have never had anything pierced, but in hearing stories of when I was a teenager and people were getting their ears pierced, it was like, okay, you have this little stud and you have to rotate it and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Today, now they were just like, spray it with like saline occasionally or whatever it is. Maybe not saline, but some kind of antiseptic occasionally, but you don't have to rotate them. I mean, I don't know anything about this, but it seems a lot simpler than it did.
Just make sure that she is careful about cleaning the part where the earring back goes, because you get buildup of whatever it's excreting while you're healing, and you get these weird little skin plugs that you need to take off.
Yes.
Because I had my ears pierced, I think 2 or 3 times because I didn't take care of them, and so they would close up. And I even had one ear partially close over the piercing. Ugh. So getting it out was like bad.
Yeah.
I'm happy for it. Well, I'll be on the lookout for earring, because I know you can't change them for how many months?
I think it's a month.
Really?
I believe it. They said a month. Yeah.
I thought it was way long. I mean, I remember mine being way longer. It was like 6 months or something.
I believe I'll ask Rachel since she took her, but I believe it's a month.
But I'll have to be on the lookout for some earrings for her, because I have her birthday presents right next to me, which is I got her a little capybara.
Oh, she'll love it.
Makeup pouch, and there's Minecraft makeup and a little Minecraft like Nether portal compact.
Oh my god, she'll love it.
And Minecraft sunglasses. They're
fantastic.
Really cute.
She will be thrilled.
They're like they're purple and they've got bees on them. Yeah,
she's gonna be into that. That's great. Thank
you.
What the fuck is going on with the Minecraft movie? There's a scene in which people are like trashing theaters. I haven't been following this at all.
Chicken jockey.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm so glad that I saw it on opening weekend with Jory and
Yeah.
Rachel and Audrey because that was before it became a thing.
But
But yeah,
what is it? It's just during one scene, people lose their shit and trash the theater.
yeah, there really isn't much
Amazing.
more to explain than that other than people are animals.
Yeah. Um, okay. I didn't know if there was like a thing. And this is based
No.
on what's the chicken jockey? What even? Layden, explain this to me like I'm an old man.
I I'm an old man in this situation. I can't even explain it. It's not like it's funny. There's no like real origin for this. It's just like the thing that people lose their shit at.
Hmm.
Um
Well,
yeah.
also in the world of cinema, have
Mhm.
you or are you going to see Sinners?
I have not seen it. Aaron was saying that it's really good.
Everyone loves it, and it seems to be a smash success.
Yeah, which
Right.
rules.
Which rules. I mean, actually, Ryan Coogler was just on Mark Maron, and I mean, interesting guy, first of all, but like, what a crazy run that dude has had in terms of shit. Like the movies he's made, he just keeps going from like win to win to win.
What other stuff has he done?
He's done Creed. He did Black Panther. He
Oh, okay.
did, I think he did Creed 2 also. Fruitvale Station was his first big movie. What was the one right before? Was there one right before this? After Black Panther, I think there was. I can't remember, but just like it seems like all of his movies are critical and commercial successes, and it is, and this is maybe his like for a movie that's based on an original thing and blah blah blah. Like people have been saying
Yeah.
that this one is as big a success as it is. I mean, what just insane. Really seems in this day and age unprecedented.
Yeah, it feels like a good direction for things to be going in for original content that isn't a remake or a sequel or based on a video game or ugh.
I know. And great. Like, I love it. I love that a new idea is out there. And it sounds cool. My question, as with all such things, is it so gory that I won't be able to handle it? Because the basic idea of like, it takes place in an era that I'm interested in, it's some music that I'm interested in, actors I like. There's a lot there for me to want to see it, but if it's too gory, I won't be able to handle it.
Sure. Do you like when you watch something, do you have Rachel tell you when to close your or when to open your eyes if you like close your eyes if it's too much?
You
Like is
know
that
I
a good
do.
strategy?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
Yep. I am very, I mean, and then sometimes I will watch it back, like I'll rewind it and try to watch the scene, but I'm too tender a soul.
I get it. I can't relate, but I understand.
No, I know. Most people don't care. I can't deal with it.
They restarted construction after several months in the lot next to my place, so I get to enjoy my whole apartment shaking.
Oh, so they waited while I was away and we weren't recording.
Yes,
And
yeah.
then the moment I got back, they started up again.
Yeah, they started a couple of days ago.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I love it. It's great.
Hmm.
Um, let's
And
see.
are you going out there and just like watching them build?
No, I don't care.
You should go hang out, make some friends.
They left this eyesore of the empty lot for several months and it got covered in graffiti and
Hmm.
garbage.
Hmm.
So it was a nice scene.
Hmm.
And now I get to enjoy very loud sounds and just my whole home vibrating.
Well,
Like the other night I woke up from a
I mean,
nightmare.
hold on. Wait. I'm going to do a
Mm,
bit. Except it's not a bit because I don't do those. I'm going to do a segment of a comedic experience, is what I mean. Loud sounds and my whole home vibrating. That's like me making love.
huh.
Hmm.
Oh, excuse me.
I've been described as a taciturn and irritating lover.
Sure. What was I gonna say? I
I don't
lost
know.
it because of the comedic experience. Oh, I had a very busy week with my dad being here. I think I did more in the past week, like socially and going out, than I have in the past 2 months.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I'm pretty wiped out.
Yep.
Um,
Your introvert batteries are recharging.
yes, as indicated by my alarm not going off and me sleeping past when we were supposed to start
Oh,
recording this.
did you tell me that? Or you just said, give me
No,
a second? Yeah, okay.
I just said give me a second.
Okay, got it.
But we ate so much food. It was such a problem because, my dad visits and I want to take him to places that are really good. But then
Yeah.
you get so much food. And I just spent the whole last week just chronically stuffed. Because we did Musso and Frank, which was delightful.
Yep.
And then the next day, because we had so many leftovers, we made steak sandwiches, which were delicious.
Nothing better than a steak sandwich.
It's
Fucking
truly on because we got bread from Porto's, we got a bag of rolls.
Yep.
So we did that with a little mayo mixed with A1.
Amazing.
And toasted the bread and then melted Munster cheese on it.
My mom would make, and I don't know where she got this recipe. She'd take a flank steak and she would marinate it in, it was like Worcestershire sauce and a bunch of other stuff. And it was like this kind of tangy, not spicy, but just like with a little zip to it.
Yeah.
And it was the greatest thing ever. And it's flank steak, so it's marinated, so it's really tender.
Yeah.
And the greatest sandwich I've ever had is that marinated flank steak on a roll with mayo and a little bit of the steak juice on it. And to this day, I think my sister still has this recipe. It is like the greatest steak.
Yeah, I mean, literally the sandwiches that we had for the next 2 days were better than eating the actual steak at Musso's. But that's one of my favorite things is a good steak sandwich.
Yeah, totally.
We did Porto's, and then we went to Factory Kitchen, which is maybe my favorite restaurant in LA. Where they do the lightly fried sage dough with a massive pile of prosciutto and stracciatella cheese.
Fantastic. Yep.
Ugh. And then they have it's like mussels and clams in a broth, and it's sort of like when you and me and your sister and Rachel got that thing that took forever to get there, and we were all just like sipping the broth of it. It's like that, where it's just like we're gonna need 2 spoons for this because this broth is better than the actual meat of the mussel, even though that's really good too.
Yep. That sounds great. And then we went for sushi.
We went for sushi together, which was lovely. Yeah, so it was a very, very chill trip. And as we were full, maybe 2 was very full. And also wonderful video editor Rich and his fiance came over the weekend. And I made my dad and I made a nice little spread of snacks. He made chocolate dipped strawberries. We had some hummus and pita chips and pistachios and dates. So we were just picking at that.
Chocolate dipped strawberry, an interesting choice, a notably erotic food.
My dad just likes making them because you just microwave chocolate chips, you get some strawberries.
I'm not saying it should be. I'm not saying I'm defending this position, but I'm just saying when you think of like romance food, right?
Yeah,
it's
oysters,
taco salad, of course. Yep, oysters. That's right.
Welsh rarebit.
That absolutely. Yep. Crab rangoon, and
of course, maybe the number one.
Maybe the number one, because as you eat it, like the cheese, the crab cheese, like drips down your chin, right, and your partner can lick it off.
Really spicy Penang curry.
Oh, that's a great one. Yes, very like painfully spicy. Like
the
you can't
chunkier,
even eat
the
it.
better. Like
where you can see the red blobs in it from the chili.
And like
that's great.
The pieces of potato are so big that you can barely fit one of them in your mouth. And you do that thing when you eat something that's too big, where you're just kind of like choking on it as you attempt to macerate it.
Yep. Fried dough, like at a carnival.
It's funnel cake.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like fried dough is, I think some of the most ill I've ever felt has been after eating fried dough, because it's just so, it's just a thing that's been dumped in oil, and all you're doing is eating gross oil with powdered sugar on it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Funnel cake is good for 3 bites, and then you're like, why the fuck did I do this? And now I have an entire My dad and I always joked about like they should have a funnel cake resale buyback
Yes.
situation next to the funnel cake stand, so you could get half off of eating the rest of somebody else's funnel
What
cake.
what's the Mitch Hedberg joke? Like pancakes are great if you want too much of something. It's something like that. I'm conflating, I think, two Mitch
You're
Hedberg's
conflating it with
jokes.
his
The
joke about
rice,
rice.
yes.
Yeah.
He has some joke about pancakes that I also like, and I can't remember
Yeah.
quite what it is. My favorite Mitch Hedberg joke is I don't have a girlfriend, but I do know a girl who would be really mad if she heard me say that. I think is a very, very funny joke.
Yes, it is.
Oh, romance foods. No, we're done with that. I'm done with that.
Yeah, I feel like we had a good list. Crab rangoon, tough to beat.
Tough to beat. I agree. Very, very hot food. Okay. Have you had legitimately a food you would describe as like a romantic food or good date food? Like you're out on a date with someone. They order this thing and you're like, that's hot. What is it? Legitimately.
This is like multiple different criteria put together. Because there's like what makes you feel like this is a romantic situation, but you seem to be describing like like what's a food that it's hot to watch the other person eat.
I guess that's the one I'm more interested in. Yes. Like if someone's eating, historically,
Right.
if someone's eating a banana, you're like, it's stupid, but you're like, oh, that banana is dick shaped, so hot. But that's a dumb one because it's a cliche.
It is, yeah. I'm trying to like. I feel like I, out of respect, don't really scrutinize people eating too much because I don't
Oh
want people scruternizing me while I'm eating.
no, I straight up get in there. I watch it hardcore.
Of course. Well,
I'm
then
really paying attention.
what's your answer to this question?
I don't have the short answer is nothing. There's no food that I could be like, yes, that's a hot order. Nothing salad related because cramming leaves into your mouth is not
No, I'm getting the dressing all over
good.
your face. There's the opposite of this. There's not stuff that's hot for someone to get, but there are things that are not hot for someone to get, and
That
that's
is very true.
if and Arfid Havers, this is not about you. But if someone has a diet that is like exclusively chicken nuggets and French fries and they refuse to try anything else, that is very...
That's bad. And I understand some people are super tasters, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I was out at dinner. The reason I had to reschedule our putative dinner with you and your dad was I was out at dinner last Friday with a group. And we were ordering. It was sort of a small plates type situation, and because it was a group of 7 people and nobody was taking charge. So I stepped in there as the alpha and decided to order for the table. And in the process of doing this, I said, "Okay, so what are everybody's constraints?" And one couple that was there, the husband said, "Well, my wife, she's going to be the biggest constraint." I said, "Okay, well, what's the constraint?" And he said, "She hates flavor." And we were at a Middle Eastern restaurant.
Oh my God.
And I was like, "Okay, I'm going to need more than that." He's like, "Really? Like anything that has any kind of like strong flavor, she won't like." And she's like, "Yep, that's me. I can only deal with like very mild flavors." And I'm not saying there's not a good reason behind this. Of course, there probably is. But to then order for a table, but she, to her immense credit, she's like, "Don't even worry about me. I'm just gonna get my own thing. Like you guys do whatever." But I understand, dietary constraints, whatever. Some people were veggie, some people were semi-veggie, et cetera, et cetera. But to show up at a Middle Eastern place, which is notable for these spices being used,
yes,
and then have the constraint be like, "Oh, I don't want anything with any like spices in it," I thought was maybe something that should have been mentioned ahead of time. But also, to her credit, she's like, "Look, don't worry. I go to restaurants all the time. Don't even sweat it." She was very cool and like actually super kind and funny and awesome.
Yeah, the situations where someone is not cool about it while also having the restriction and expecting everyone to cater to them is frustrating.
Yes. I will say the husband in that case, later that night we were all hanging out at a bar and I mentioned, he was an interesting guy with some, shall we say, unorthodox opinions. And I was mentioning this book by David Kaiser called How the Hippies Saved Physics. And I said, oh, it's like this. It's basically about how people were questioning foundations of quantum mechanics in the 60s when they were trying to do insane stuff like prove that ESP works through quantum mechanics. And this guy goes, well, I don't think that's crazy at all. And I was like, okay, what do you mean? And he's like, well, nobody can prove quantum mechanics. And everything in my body seized up simultaneously because again, nice guy, not a dummy, just like doesn't know this. And I was like, well, that's actually not true. It turns out quantum mechanics is, and this is a friendly conversation, and I was not lecturing this dude. We were just talking. And I was like, well, it's actually interesting. That's a lot of people think that, but it turns out quantum mechanics is like basically the best tested theory in modern physics. Like so shockingly well proved that it makes predictions that are unbelievably precise, tested to whatever 10, 12 decimal places, and has fundamental questions about it. But to say you can't prove it is not quite right. And this guy's like, well, I don't know. I don't think you can prove it. Oh my God, dude.
We should have him on the show.
We should have him on the show. He also kept trying to push me to try psychedelics with him. Oh. And I was like, I'm not into that, dude. Like, I'm not really a drug guy. He goes, well, I think you'd like it. I was like, that's fair. I might. I just don't want to do it.
Imagining you on psychedelics is wild.
I almost guarantee I would be so nervous about it that my experience would be terrible.
Yeah, it would color your trip. Honestly, my psychiatrist who I'm seeing right after this is a telehealth.
Like romantically.
Is a telehealth person. she's a telehealth person not based in California. And my therapist has been like, Leighton, please find someone in California who specializes in psychedelics because you have treatment-resistant PTSD and you need it.
That's interesting. Would you do it?
Yeah. I would definitely do the ketamine lozenges, or which, to be fair, ketamine isn't psychedelic; it's a dissociative, but it is very effective for depression and PTSD. So,
yeah. See, with that kind of stuff, I'm like interested in it. I would want it. My issue with all these sorts of things is if I bought some drug from someone I didn't know, I'd be like, is this even the thing that I think I'm getting? And I would be worried that it was some fucked up version of it.
That's why test kits exist.
That's right. But then I don't know. Like my ideal way to do a drug is I'm in a hospital bed, hooked up to every monitor to make sure nothing fucky is happening, and there's a precise medically administered dosage. That I might do, but I also doubt it.
Yeah, I mean, you can barely do one hit on the weed pen, so I think...
I was very good at that, I'll have you remember.
Should we do that again for an episode? I think that would be fun.
I would do it again, sure. Why not?
Wow, okay. Do we have an appropriately numbered...
Well, let's see. What are we at? We're like 268 coming up.
268. We could do 300, or well, that's going to be like a year from now.
300 is close to a year from now, yeah.
That's crazy.
What about... No, I don't think there's a great number.
Yeah. I got my dad to watch a good bit of the first season of Lost.
Oh yeah, what did he think? Did he like Did he like Locke as anticipated?
He did, yeah. I mean, because he was like, I was like, are any of the characters pulling ahead for you? And he was like, I don't really know yet, but if I had to pick, I'd say Locke.
And
then
did you see? But sorry, please continue.
After he left, I just kept watching through season 1, and now I'm on season 2, just watching in the background, and it's so fucking good.
Yeah. I believe is this right? I think there's a new Josh Holloway show out now.
I think I saw an ad for that.
Is it? Yeah, I was reading a thing about it. It's like, Here, Dust. What is this? Duster. It's on Max. It's a J.J. Abrams and Josh Holloway thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the people I saw the headline Lost reunion. It's like, well, if you consider Lost to be a J.J. Abrams show, I have some news for you. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll watch Josh Holloway in a thing. Why not? He's
Yeah,
great.
he's such a treat.
Mm-hmm.
Just I forgot how many back-to-back bangers all of season 1 is.
Oh, so good.
And still, every time Saeed's on screen, A, extremely hot, B,
Very hot.
just like, man, you're the only smart person here.
Yep, truly. Everyone else is a big fucking idiot. You know what I've been watching? I've been watching the new Caitlin Olsen show, High Potential.
Oh, okay.
And man, is she great. Like, I just love her. She's so fun and just what a great screen presence.
Yeah.
It's like a procedural show. It's one of these shows where the premise is dumb or sounds dumb on paper, but pretty much works. The premise is she's a genius. That's it.
Okay.
Like, and she consults for the LAPD, a notoriously cool organization, and she helps them solve crimes. And
Love it.
she dresses insanely, like she's wearing leopard print minis and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's a good title for this one, actually, leopard print mini.
I have indeed seen stills of her in this show.
Yeah, so they dress her like, in a very sort of quote unquote tacky way, but because she's Caitlin Olsen, she looks amazing. And she's very fun. I like the show a lot. Taron Killam's in it.
Oh,
He's
nice.
great. He's like a recurring. But yeah, I like her. I like shows with her in it.
I think she's great. Whatever she did to her face makes me sad.
Oh, did she? I'm bad at noticing this stuff. Did she?
Yeah,
is she not aging appropriately.
She's had some work done, and I think it makes the way that she emotes different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or at the very least, some filler. I can't quantify it exactly, but she does look really different.
Yeah,
because she has such a
stuff.
unique face. Like looking at earlier seasons of Sunny. Yeah.
Actually, speaking of that, Rachel and I were commenting. We watched Conclave. Which is fun and I enjoyed. But talk about someone who is just aging gracefully. Isabella Rossellini is amazing. I mean, first of all, she just rules. I once went to a bar with her, hung out with her in a bar.
What?
Yeah, she came I was running a storytelling show in Boston, and she came, and then we all, like her and like 3 or 4 people, went to the bar next door and just hung out, and she was incredible.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And every bit as like cool and weird and funny and smart and gorgeous as you would think she is. This was probably about 12 years ago. And yeah, she's just in Conclave looking like an old lady, but the awesomest possible version.
Yeah, and I'll revisit what I said earlier. It's none of my business. It's none of anybody's business what other people do with their faces. And
surely.
I think that the pressure that women, especially in Hollywood, are under to conform to a certain standard, it just, it does make me, even though it's none of my business, it does make me sad when people do really extreme things when they already look great.
Yes.
Like the trend of buccal fat removal.
Well, please tell me what this is, because I have no idea.
Buccal fat is what's the fat in your cheeks. And so a lot of people, it's
like
what
caves in your cheeks. Is that?
Yeah,
look?
it's what.
Okay.
God damn it, what's her name? Erin Moriarty had done. One of the things.
Okay, I don't.
She Starlight and the Boys.
No, I know who that is. I just don't remember what. I'm gonna look at it. I'm looking up a picture. Oh, I see. To give you like pronounced cheekbones.
Yeah, but the thing is like as you age, that fat naturally goes away. So when you get it done in your 20s, by the time it starts naturally going away, it makes your face look weird.
Yeah. What is this picture? I'm looking at a picture of a guy where they like blacked out just his eyeballs. Look at this. Hold on. I'm going to text you something.
Creepy.
This is to illustrate the procedure, but it's such a weird... Why would they do this?
To protect the privacy of
Look at this. If you guys Google buccal fat removal, you'll see what I'm talking about. This picture will come up.
Whoa, that is freaky.
Why would they? Does that actually protect his identity?
I don't know. They do that in crime scene photos a lot.
Really? Just the eyeballs like that?
Yeah, I don't know what it really accomplishes, but
Wow, crazy. Oh yeah, as I scroll down, I'm seeing other people with this sort of thing. Anyway.
Yeah, and
wow, what a
Barry Keoghan had something done, which makes me very sad.
The Joker?
Yeah, he has kind of like a yassified look now, which again, very naturally hot, and then now he looks a little.
I would say he's very hot.
Indeed, yes, I agree.
He's Keoghan hot. Did that work? No, it did not.
Were you trying to go for like smoking?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, see? Yep.
Gotcha.
Didn't work.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You don't have to patronize me, although you can if you want.
Did I tell you that I reflexively told my therapist, don't patronize me? Like I would say to you, yeah.
I love that.
And then we had to like analyze it, and I was like, no.
That's very funny.
It's just a thing I say a lot.
It's just a joke.
I'm doing a bit.
Oh my gosh. When bits you do with close friends leak out into the general populace and then you have to apologize, that is, oh my gosh, this has happened to me so often. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That out of context, that makes me sound like a complete monster. Please understand that this is a repeating joke with close friends. And they're like, why are you mean to your close friends? No, it's out of Yeah.
One of my most common ones is if I'm around new people and I reflexively call a group of people gamers, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" Like, it's like a collective term. You see a group of old women like speed walking in the mall, gamers.
I had to today. We have a group text for the NSP tour, and it's still active. Even though we're on a little hiatus here between legs, but frequently I'll want to send a text to it and I'll be like, is this going to land? But I trust everybody on this text chain. So I sent I mentioned that I was doing twerp rankings on the first leg of this tour.
Right. That were not received.
Well,
I
think they were received well. I think some people lack senses of humor, but I think generally they were received well. So I sent this text this morning. This is at 8:26 a.m. Pacific time. Folks, I have a difficult announcement to make. Due to the recent Liberal victory in Canada, I have decided to discontinue the twerp rankings for the second leg of this tour. I know that many of you are surprised and disappointed by this decision, but I assure you it was only for my personal self-protection and no other reason. If anyone would like an informal and off-the-books ranking during the second leg of the tour, please see me on a case-by-case basis, being sure to securely stow all mobile devices prior to our conversation. And then someone responded to that with, comedy has indeed become woke again up north. But that's an example of one where I was like, everyone here is going to get this, right? No one's going to think that I'm like, but everybody gets it.
God, I've been petting Maybe as you've been talking. She has little gray hairs.
Getting old. Neck. Wait, is she 5 yet?
She's 8.
She's 8. Fuck.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, the problem is we've been doing this fucking podcast so long that I forget how old everybody is. By the way, actually, I was looking at the footage of Aaron that we put out for episode, was it 65? Mm-hmm. And I was looking at you and I was like, wow, this is enough time and you are young enough where you actually sort of look like a little bit of a different person in between then and now. A little bit.
Yeah. People watched that newer one?
Yeah. People are pretty good numbers.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Wow.
Right?
Yeah, my hair is definitely different.
Your hair is different. Yeah, like I was watching. I was like, oh, the little baby there.
God, that's crazy.
That is what happens at your age. Like the change from 23 to 27, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is. I've certainly had some weight fluctuations. My teeth are worse.
Your teeth are worse? And wait, in what sense?
Well,
They're
yeah,
like
because I've been smoking for years, and so they're
the color.
yellow or yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I over the
But you see it
past
too, right? You look a little bit different.
a little bit, yeah. Over the past 6 years, I've been at my lowest weight, and now I am at my heaviest, quote unquote, heaviest weight. So
Which is probably more healthy for you.
yes, it is, but I don't like it. um,
No,
yeah,
but I agree.
having a body,
Yeah.
crazy.
I know. I still got one. Actually, I'm 50 now, but still going strong and finding new things on it all the time. Actually,
Oh, new
I
appendages.
I would have thought. I was like, surely I've explored this part before. Nope.
Yeah,
You
sometimes
know,
there's like a whole tiny civilization being built down there who revere you as your as a cruel god.
one can only hope. Yeah. And
So, folks at home,
yeah,
this week, be on the lookout for any extra appendages or nascent forms of life
yeah, and
on
really
your person.
get in those crevices because you never know what's going on in
You
there.
gotta get in the crevices.
It's like rule number one. Don't just assume everything's fine in there because it's probably not.
And if you're
So,
lucky, you might find a cloaca.
oh wow, living
Do
the
you know how
dream.
much stuff you can put in that cloaca?
I
Find
don't,
out
but
next week on Late Night with Brian Weck. Goodbye.
bye. All right, recording has started.
It's commenced, and we're going to keep it relatively brief due to, boy, we're sure recording a lot this week, aren't we?
Well, I'm going on tour, and we're trying to bank some episodes, and we have some old favorites, and we're reading an unimaginable book, maybe the worst thing I've ever read in my entire life, and
We keep going lower. Like,
I'm glad we're doing this book. Should we tell people what it is? I mean,
we should. We've repeatedly mentioned it, but we're reading Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality, which is a Harry Potter fan fiction that I got like 2 to 3 hours of sleep last night, partially just because I was working semi late, but then I like had insomnia and my back hurt, so I was like, well, I guess I'll just keep reading more of this piece of shit. And, and then I had like some of the worst sleep I've had in months, and I'm so exhausted and pissed off, and like I woke up in a freezing cold sweat. But do you get the thing where like if you are in a weird, bad, thin sleep where whatever you were consuming just before you went to sleep like just kind of is nonsensically piling on top of itself?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, where it's like you're not really dreaming, you're not really conscious, you're just endlessly spinning out. And it was on this thing, which already reads like a bad sweat nightmare. So,
well, we shouldn't really get into it too much because
I
we're going to talk about
know.
it. But I do want to say that I think one of the side effects of having your mind opened and having your entire kind of cognitive architecture reassembled from the ground up is poor sleep. While you think, how did I go so wrong before? And what is the rest of my life going to be like now that I have this toolbox that's being presented to me from this work? I mean, when I, every single paragraph, and I'm really not exaggerating, every single paragraph, I mouth the words "holy shit" to myself in reading this.
Do you have like a specious conclusion from a psychological study that you would like to reference for about 2 pages here? As you set up Harry, the smartest boy in the world, to explain concepts to all the other dullards around
concepts
him.
you don't understand, but because you learned some Wikipedia level facts about them, you get to copy paste phrases and put them into your thing.
I hate this kid. I hate this child.
I hate this child. I hate the author. I hate the other characters. I hate everything about it.
What other characters, I ask?
You got to admit, though, even though, it's poorly written, it is so fucking funny. This guy, I mean, he's just like the sense of humor is on point. While I'm mouthing "holy shit" to myself, I'm also audibly chuckling. And Rachel was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Hold up, honey, I'm reading. Back the F off." I don't swear anymore because the book taught me not to. Back the F off. I need my space because when I explain, I'm going to make her read this, by the way. When I explain this book to you, when we have our mandatory nightly book discussions where you ask me questions about how to be a rationalist, which I most assuredly am.
And they're intentionally bad questions formulated just to make your answers sound smarter.
Yes, that's exactly right. Isn't this just an elementary misapplication of Bayes' theorem? Oh, ho, ho. You might think that, but yeah. I think what I'm looking forward to is in a couple of years when, our marriage has gone through what it's probably going to be a little bit of a valley, to be honest, when we're discussing this book. And after I've browbeaten my entire family into becoming hyper rational, when we cut out on the other side and we can spread the word of rationality to everyone we know, then I think we're really going to be in kind of a golden era.
An enlightenment, if you will.
Yeah. Well, it's mandatory enlightenment. We'll be mandatorily enlightening everybody. It's going to be really fun. Actually.
I can't stop thinking about the line that I've repeatedly referenced to you in text.
We can't talk about it right now. We can't talk about it right now.
I know, but I've suffered. I'm way further in this than you. I've suffered with this.
I know
you're
11.
suffering too. Yeah, I'm on chapter
29 or something.
I think I'm further than that.
And we're reading 50. We're reading up to 50, right?
I'm at 31. Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know if I'm going to make it there. It's so bad. But I actually
also don't know if I'm going to make it there, but I have to try.
I honestly feel like if you can read this, you can read actually anything. Because it does not get worse.
It equips you for the ways to interact with the world around you from a scientist's
dealing with this guy. But I wanted to say that actually, as of today, I too am in the presence of an 11-year-old because today is Audrey's birthday, and so it really is inspiring me to be a better father, much like Harry's Oxford professor father. And every time she does anything, like literally any sentence Audrey says, I say, "And how do you know that?" And it leads to a fun conversation. Not for her, but for me, because I get to teach her something. And Leighton, what monster of a human doesn't want to improve themselves or learn, right? Nobody. Everybody you ask, everybody would say, I want to be smarter. I want to be better. I want to be a better person. I want to be more rational. Right?
I want to know better how to take over the world. I'm not all that interested in curiosity or a scientist's sense of curiosity. I want control over the properties of matter so I can become a supreme godlike being, but like in a cool, chill way.
But it's going to be dope. It's going to be like better for everybody. Because I am flawless, I'm going to make sure everything is better. And if people don't agree with me, they can go die or whatever. But I'm going to make the entire world a better place. Yeah, it's okay. We're going to stop talking about this book now because we've been texting about it a lot, and we're going to have so much to say in our 12-hour episode on the first 50 chapters of Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality. I mean, whatever. Yeah, it sucks. It's awful. I can't believe we're reading it. At least the other books we read were kind of fun. The Dan Brown ones certainly are terrible, but they're fun.
You brought this upon us, by the way.
Well, blame Adam Becker. Don't blame me.
You're the one. Oh, should we do this for our next Bad Book Club?
You said no, and I agreed with you.
No.
And I agreed with you until you brought it up again.
Well,
look, let's ask ourselves, Leighton, if you're being rational about this, which would be a first. I think you should interrogate what exactly happened. And if you look at our text exchange, I think what you'll see through facts is that I said no, and then you said, actually, I think we should do it. So if you're blaming anyone, now I will, because I am a man of science and facts and logic and reason, I will admit to discussing it, but I will not shoulder the entirety of the blame.
But I'm a straw man, and I don't have to agree with what you just told me. Now, do you have another 2 fucking pages you'd like to spout at me about how right you are, and then I see the error of my ways, and then everybody claps and cries?
You know what I like is you should say something like, but how do I know that was you texting me? How do I know someone didn't take your phone and, and hijack our text conversation? Because
well,
every
let's
single
game this out.
Yeah.
God.
It's yeah. Anyway, we really can't talk about this anymore.
And I wish I could say the sentence that's my favorite sentence in this whole thing that I feel like I'm not even going to be able to get mileage out of in the episode, because the fact that it's my favorite one is probably a little it's objectively a great sentence.
Yeah. Well, yep. Anyway, today's Audrey's birthday.
Two cocks talking about Star Wars again.
Yeah, I have an 11-year-old, and she woke up this morning. As she was walking, I was walking her to school, but as we're about to walk out the door, she takes the door handle and she pauses with her hand on it, and she goes, I do feel older today. It was very cute.
That's adorable.
She's she's feeling her bigness, which is great. And yeah. She's such a great kid, and I can't. 11, so big,
so fucked up,
big. Middle school next year
up.
Sucks.
Ugh.
But she's still a little kid in many ways, but she's definitely getting big. I did ask her on the way to school. I said, Audrey, do you want me to sing you, the special birthday song all about you that I sing every year on your birthday? And she was like, no. I was like, but it's all about you. It's a song entirely about you. And remember, I sing it to you every year. Dad, can I just sing a little of this song about you? Fine. My name is Brian West, and I like to rap. Dad! And we're getting close to school, so she's like, stop, please stop.
Oh, she's really growing up.
I know. Yeah, it's pretty great. I love being a father. It's so fun, annoying another human being awake to approach a sleeping person and bother them into consciousness. Oh, it is one of life's great joys.
Yeah, and in this context, it's legal for you to do so.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's always legal. But
hey, it's always legal if you don't get caught.
Thank you very much. And if you're fast enough, and believe me, I'm quite fast, I'm never going to get caught. My father, have I told this story? My father used to put our dog on my face in the morning. And my father would do this. Brian. He was, oh man, he loved it. Like when I was a teenager, we had a little dog, Karen Terrier, and he would put this dog on my face to wake me up.
I guess that would be very similar to what Maybe just does autonomously when I wake up.
Yeah. So now that I am a father of an almost teenager, not quite, but getting there, I get to bother her awake in the mornings. And it is truly my favorite thing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going out for sushi. We're going to Kahuna in NoHo.
Ooh, okay.
Tonight. She wanted to go to Muso's, but I was like, honey, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
We're not, I'm not, and we just went out for like a nice Mother's Day meal at the smokehouse. I didn't want to drop whatever the fucking cost of that dinner would be.
Yeah.
So we're going to go for fun and cheaper sushi.
That's nice. That was always my go-to
Mm-hmm.
birthday
Mm-hmm.
food.
Did you have, here's a question, birthday parties where other kids came and you opened up presents in front of them? Was that a thing you did growing up?
I don't know about the opening the presents in front of them.
That was a mainstay of birthday parties when I was a child. Is you would go to a birthday party and then the birthday kid would open up all the presents in front of all the other kids. And I feel like this has changed. Never ever would I. First of all, birthday parties now are smaller. I found in
Hmm.
general for kids. Audrey's party is going to be, she invited like 3 or 4 of her closest friends to an escape room. And
Nice.
we're going to do a little escape room and then take the kids for ice cream. And instead of inviting the entire class of fucking 30 kids, we
Yeah.
just picked a couple, invited them to a thing, and that's it. And I like that model of a birthday party rather than inviting the entire class and the kids you don't like and aren't nice to you and you got to invite them anyway. Ugh, it
Yeah.
sucks.
I do appreciate, because I didn't like opening presents in front of other
Oh,
people, and maybe I
no,
still
neither did
don't,
I.
but certainly it was a mainstay of if you go to anybody else's party, that's
Yes,
exactly
correct.
how it was going to go down. No, I definitely had more birthday parties earlier on until I realized that when you have a certain kind of parent who's like horrible to you but
Hmm.
really nice to other
Oh,
kids,
terrible.
that's an awesome way to spend your whole birthday crying and
Yes,
also be gaslit into thinking that it's something inherently wrong with you.
right. Yes.
So I kind of stopped doing them after
Yeah.
that.
No, that's, I can understand. That's awful.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I am old enough to have had original Chuck E. Cheese birthday parties,
Wow.
like 80s Chuck E. Cheese birthday parties, playing fucking Dragon's Lair and Gauntlet and all the 80s like classic
Now, what were
games.
your thoughts on the did they have Charles Entertainment Cheese? Was he out and about?
Is that so? They had animatronics,
Yeah,
of
that's what my
course.
question was.
Yes. That now they it was a band. It was a
Hmm.
stage with an animatronic band on it.
Hmm.
I can't remember the names of the other band members. I'm pretty sure Chuck E. Cheese was in the band.
Hmm.
If you showed me a picture of it, I'm sure I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's it." But I don't remember anything else about the band.
Yeah, I definitely went to a few. I am familiar with the animatronics situation, but I was afraid of them,
Oh, they're terrifying.
like
Yeah, of
any
course.
rational child would be, and
1,000,000%. Yep.
the stage would happen, and I'd be like, "Yeah, fuck this! I'm gonna go play a video game."
Yep. That's right.
God, these things are ghoulish.
Let me look. Hold on. You're looking at it. So what are you looking for? Chuck E. Cheese band?
Yeah, or I've looked up Chuck E. Cheese stage.
Hold on. 80s. This looks vaguely familiar. Obviously, the Five Nights at Freddy's influence is huge here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you which. I thought I would see this and be like, oh, yeah, that's it. I don't fucking know.
I hated the fucking dog
Oh, that dog. Yeah, look at that asshole.
and
This
that.
chef guy? Who's the chef guy?
Um,
This is 90s what I'm looking at right now.
yeah, I think '90s and
Oh, this looks
the
familiar.
remnant I would have experienced in the early 2000s is kind of
Munch's Make Believe Band. Is that what this is?
yikes. Yeah, I mean that's what all these signs say. Much as make believe. Why did I accidentally save that to a Pinterest board? What the fuck?
What was the am I remembering correctly that there is a Chuck E. Cheese like parody band
What
or
does that
song?
mean?
Hold on. I feel is this it? I'm having a vague idea that they did like sort of unauthorized parodies in Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh.
And I can't remember what it. Oh my god, I have to find it. I don't want to spend this episode looking this up.
Yeah, I don't want to do that
But
either.
am I going to be able to find this right now? I doubt I'm going to be able to find
Wow,
this.
they have a Chuck E. Cheese. You can go to Chuck E. Cheese in Roblox.
Wow. Everything about that is perfect. That's like my dream day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, there's an r/Chuck E. Cheese. I don't. What the fuck did they do to Chucky, man? I feel like we've gone through some pretty insane iterations of children's property mascots, but
Yeah, that's a particularly bad one. I really think.
it's like I just hate. Why did we do this to him? Like I liked the scarier version. I don't like what they did to him. And as an adult, my opinion on the redesigns of this brand for children, it's really tantamount.
Oh my god! Look at there are a lot. There are too many songs here. What the fuck is going on with this? Is insane.
This is great podcasting.
If anyone listening to this knows what I'm talking about this particularly bad, can I find it in a text conversation? I might be thinking about something else. Nope, it's not coming up at all.
Like, why did they redesign him so he kind of looks like a koala, but like an untrustworthy one? Because at least
he really sucks.
There's like those older creepy style mouse drawings.
Yep.
They're so untrustworthy on their face that it's kind of like what you see is what you get. Yeah. But whatever this CGI little dude is, he's trying too hard and I don't trust him.
Do you know what the banana splits are?
I am aware, yes. Did you see the movie that they made?
Oh no, the new one? No. Yeah. That's how you might know about them. Although, did you know about them before that?
No, I didn't. I also haven't seen the movie.
Look up original, like late 60s banana splits and tell me what you think of those character designs.
They're less scary than the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics.
Mm-hmm.
How about that?
I would agree with that. Do you know the I don't know if there was ever a lawsuit about this, but the Banana Splits theme song is very similar to is it Buffalo Soldier? Some reggae song. Na 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 na.
Oh yeah.
Right.
What's your opinion on Banana Split, the food?
No, thank you. If I want ice cream, I don't want a bunch of that other crap on it. I'm pretty much an ice cream minimalist. I would say rationalist. I prefer the optimal version of ice cream. If I'm going to eat ice cream, logic dictates that I just want the ice cream, right? Why else would I order ice cream? So when I order ice cream, I just want the ice cream. I will allow for, I do occasionally like ice cream with a little bit of hot fudge on it. That can be very good. Mm-hmm. But the banana and the whipped cream and the cherries and maybe peanuts occasionally or sprinkles, nah, not into it. What about you?
Yeah, and there's like whipped cream. I don't like a frozen banana in any situation. It's like I don't like there are very few situations in which I will like a banana. It's just in terms of fruit, that's one of the ficklest ones in terms of how quickly it's going to get gross.
Yeah, like a really brown banana is awful.
Yeah, and like
tastes bad.
With ice cream, unless that banana is like deliciously flambéed or caramelized, I don't want it anywhere near my ice cream.
Like a Foster?
Yes.
Yes. I'll have a banana in the morning occasionally. But
I'm not saying that I'm never eating a banana. I like a bagel or an Eggo or a toast or whatever with some peanut butter on it.
Yep. Banana waffles. Yep. Great. Love banana waffles. Banana pancakes for sure.
I don't even like banana and pancakes. It's a textural thing. It's like an ice cream sundae. You have ice cream, soft, banana, soft but not in a fun way. Mm-hmm. Pancake, soft, good. banana soft in that's I just does not quite
See,
wash for me.
I feel that way. I like banana pancakes. I don't like blueberry pancakes, and I love blueberries. But there's something about
Interesting.
the texture of the blueberry in the pancake where it's like hot. I don't want a hot blueberry. You know what I mean?
You don't like a
I
blueberry
want.
pie?
I do like a blueberry pie, but I don't eat it warm.
Okay, that's weird. Uh, I
What's
do.
weird about that?
I don't know.
You don't buy it warm.
I can't break it down the way that one young Mr. Potter might.
Well, then I would accuse you of irrationality.
Yeah, I'll cop to that. I'm just like Hermione Granger.
Hmm. At least you're not like that dumb fuck Ron Weasley.
Who gets mentioned once to get shit on and then never again.
Oh, he never shows up again. Wow.
Well, yeah, basically.
Okay, great. Um,
Which is, I'm a Ron hater in canon if I could claim to have any of my previous childhood allegiances over such things,
yeah.
I was never a Ron enjoyer. He's a pretty useless character. But the way that Methods of Rationality comes down on him makes me want to be like, now hold on.
Just destroys him in like the cruelest, uncoolest way possible. We can't
Yeah.
talk about it. We can't talk about it.
I know, but this has been my brain has been soaking in this for the past 48 hours and it's killing me. We're recording this. We have a full record after we do this one. And we haven't even
with a real British person too. We can talk endlessly about you can ask him questions about Britishisms.
Wow. Yeah, it would be great if I completely forgot that any of this is in England because my voice for Harry is just actually, did you know that this and this and this? It's like I can't.
See, to me, he talks like a robot. Did you know that? Yeah.
That gives him a little more
heard of
humanity.
The fundamental attribution error?
Oh my god.
Bring me my chest of books. Yeah. I'm waiting, and I don't know if this has happened where you are in the book, but I'm waiting for it to get like weirdly horny because it seems like it wants to.
It has strange little pockets in it in which it's like, ooh,
right? Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Right.
Yeah. So there's that. I think you won't be disappointed. It doesn't go as
Harry's rock hard abs brushed against his robe. Just like a little sentence like that every once in a while.
Yeah, honestly, I think that there's more sexual tension between Draco and Harry in this.
There's it's ample for sure. We can't talk about this right now. We have to save this.
I know,
yes.
But...
Anyway, what's in the news? What's in the news?
No.
What's in the news? So yeah, I'm about to go on tour.
That's great.
I'm leaving in about a week, and then we're on tour for a little stretch, about including rehearsals, about 4 weeks total, and it's going to be great. And you're coming to our LA show, which will be fun.
Yes.
And yeah, should be a good time.
I'm excited for you. I hope you have a blast.
I will. We have a nice crew. It's twerp, it's friends, it's the best. So yeah,
which means they're not going to be around a game with me.
Well, they might. They might some nights. There was some late night bus gaming for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, I am stealing your gamers. They're going to become my little gamers, my minions, for a while.
Yeah. Speaking.
Meowch, come here and rub my lats. There's a lot of massaging. I get very, stiff on stage, so I need. They rotate who's in charge of keeping me limber.
Mm-hmm. Lithe, svelte.
Well, yeah, I would say all three. That's accurate. That's right.
That's really what they're there for. The music is secondary.
So there's 4 of them, right? So I assign them different roles and we rotate. There's one to rub, right? Then there's one who tells me affirmations about my performance and personality. While that's happened, because I'm also, I want to keep my mind limber as well, one reads me articles from, intelligent publications,
Such
Truth
as
Social,
Less Wrong.
Newsmax. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Less Wrong, of course. That's very important. Slate Star Codex, the rest, and sometimes, usually, I have one as a floater in case there's like an emergency that needs to be dealt with. But often, I'll assign that person to rub whatever extremity is not currently being rubbed by the first one.
Wow, so you're covered.
Yes, I'm covered. We have to do this. We usually have to go somewhere because, look, if you're going to rub me, if you're going to kind of help me release some tension, the occasional grunt or groan might emanate. And I want to be somewhere where that's not going to cause alarm or distress from anyone listening. So the back of the bus is often not the greatest place for it because there's people around. So sometimes we'll rent out, a function space, a hotel ballroom, something like that, and I'll get my bed brought in, my like Posturepedic, Sealy Posturepedic bed with the adjustable sleep number, of course, and I'll lay on it. And I somehow, because those hotel ballrooms often don't have good lighting, we got to bring my my lighting rig in as well. I have to be able to adjust the temperature of the lights and of the room, actually. So we usually have to bring in my climate control unit to be specifically what I need to relax. So while we have this controlled environment, and I've got two twerps rubbing me on either end, and another telling me how great I am, and the other reading to me, that's when I can truly be myself.
Right.
I love being on tour. What can I say?
I know you do. I know you do. Just with that kind of setup, who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't? I don't know. I'm just glad. It's nice to have, four of my closest friends as backing band and tour companions and support staff.
Mm-hmm.
And they love it, as far as I can tell. We don't really talk about what they're feeling, but
right.
I assume
Naturally.
I assume they love it, or they would say something.
There isn't a whole lot of time to ask them how they're feeling because they're too busy feeding you grapes and fanning you with giant leaves.
Well, yeah, and I'm either swallowing or moaning, so it's hard to get, it's hard to get the other words out. And also, when I'm on stage, and I need 2 hours isolation before I perform and after I perform.
Naturally.
I gotta ramp up, and then I gotta ramp down, and I leave it, as they say, all on the stage, right? I'm not reserving anything, because that's what the fans are. That's what they paid to see.
Right.
And it would be immoral
to full completion.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 100% of the way, all the time.
Well, if anybody's going to any of these shows, I'm sorry. If you're on the cleaning staff after one of these shows,
they have their work cut out for them. That's
extra.
That's true. I do want to remind everybody that my marriage is open. And, if there's an opportunity, get in touch.
That's a challenger approaches to close this marriage. That's the new season of
that's right. Can you open a marriage so wide it closes on the other end? It comes full circle. A marriage so open that it's actually closed. Wow. That's a fun opportunity.
Yeah, it would be. So
I don't know. Let's explore together, I guess, is what I would say to that.
I think maybe the only way you could have made that worse is if you said play instead of explore.
Yeah, let's do something yummy.
God, Brian, you never lose the knack for it. It's
a gift.
Saying awful shit.
No, I know, and yet here I am. I have been openly married for almost 20 years. It's been a while, and I know what everyone's always thinking. How does she put up with it? The answer is, I don't know, and I don't care.
And
with that,
your wife
gentle
is
reader,
than you.
Yeah, well, there is that. I think it is time to end this mini.
Yes.
Before I run the risk of Rachel actually hearing it, and then I have to pay the price for my words and, more specifically, actions.
Well, sounds tough, buddy.
It'd be great until I get caught. But as I said before, I'm real fucking fast. So I'm optimistic.
All right. See ya Friday, everybody. Don't
Yep.
read Harry Potter and the Methods of Rationality under any circumstances.
Yeah. Good advice from someone who knows. Bye.
Bye.
Late Night is produced by Brian Wecht and Leighton Gray. Sign up for our Patreon at patreon.com/LeightonNight. Follow us on Twitter at LeightonNight, on Instagram at Leighton_night, or email us at leightonnight@gmail.com.